Alright, so welcome back for the continuation of our league with blue-white Dreadstill. We have 2-0 starts, so that's sweet. So let's see how we can make this a successful league. So we are on the play against what I think is some sort of streamer. I'm gonna keep this off the strength of Stifle. So we'll see if it's good enough. A Brainstorm to help us out as well. Alright, that's sweet. Nice. I'm gonna wait with the Field of the Dead if I can. So the question is, are you expecting the Stifle? Well, maybe not. That's nice. So I think I will, I'll leave with the Prismatic, we'll see. We have no idea what we're up against. Could be a lot of things. So let's just hit him. Alright. I think I'm just gonna continue playing cards for as long as I can. We're in no rush. Snow-covered island. Not sure what that means. Okay, so it's show and tell. That's fine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save the Brainstorm for maybe another blue card. Guess it could be another type of combo deck, I'm not sure. Don't know what the snow is for. We're gonna start with the Brainstorm. You can find 2 blue cards. Okay, that's nice. So I think we'll just ship these. And we will hit the Veil. Well, now I guess there's no point in forcing. So we'll see what he can do. What did he pitch? Seagate Restoration. Okay. He had a pretty stacked hand, I'll tell him that has to be said. That was a pretty stacked hand. He had everything and the protection for it. We're gonna bring in some of the anti-storm cards, the Ashioks. Don't think he's using the humility, of course. So I think this is it. So I think we don't really need all of the plows. Probably side up a dreadnought, maybe even two. The verdict seems medium. That means we can actually keep something in. Probably just a dreadnought for the cheesy wins. A deafening silence could certainly be a thing. Main board, Veil of Summer. Is that the new norm now? Seems a bit aggressive, but it is good against the well, the blue decks, of course, and against the Hymn to Torak decks. So I wonder what he brings in. I would assume that normally Veil is a sideboard card. So it seems like he's pre-boarded. Alright, this seems fine. I think we're just gonna lead with the Flooded Strand. Don't think he's running Stifles, that would be very aggressive. So the question is, do we start this with a search or with the standstill? And I'm kind of feeling the search. For two reasons. I don't mind it being spell pierced, and I would rather that the standstill resolves. Did not expect that. Okay, he's stuck on lands, that's fantastic. Wasteland. No, sorry. No. So let's start by wasting him. And then we jam the standstill. And if he forces that, I'm fine with it. Okay. He kept a very, very loose hand. Yeah, put it in the grave. Okay, that's a card. I think I'm just gonna continue finding lands. Maybe I should have played the Field of the Dead, I don't know. No, I want that. So we're still a bit lacking towards flipping the Ascanta. So will he crack? No, he will not give us the cards. He will instead discard cards. That's fantastic. Yeah, I think we can put that in the graveyard since we have the standstill going. And then next turn we can We can flip, right? 3, yeah, possibly. I'm gonna fetch. End of my turn. I'm gonna get the Chandra. And unless I draw something spectacular, I'm gonna flip. Ooh, I do want that. No. Alright. Let's play the Wasteland. So next land is possibly a... Next land is possibly a zombie token. So let's just cycle and get some pressure going. Some pitch card for the Force of Wills. No, I do want that. And we will flip. And we will play our Vista and we will jam. Alright, so we have a clock established. We can use the Ascanta. And we have possibly triple counterspell. If we can find a card of the Ascanta. Sure. So let's see if he goes for it. So we'll just force a negation that. And we'll force that. All right. So that's good information. His Carpet of Flowers. He of course got very unlucky, but we didn't really find any of our sideboard cards, so I guess we could have done some stuff, but that means we should be careful about how we fetch. Boro is good here, and we can leave our fetches uncracked for as long as we can. Alright, so let's see if we can continue the winning streak. This is quite a loose hand, but maybe mana is his biggest issue. I think this is a bit loose since we don't have any counter magic and no lands of the right sort. Fuck me. I think we need to keep this. We can't, can we? No. Alright, so this is not bad. So what do we keep? So we're gonna send back the 2 planeswalkers? I think so. So hopefully you place the... No. Alright. So the Boro is nice. It's a bit of protection. Okay, I think I do want to have both counter spells up, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. I don't think we have the luxury of playing the search. This I don't care about. Okay, so it didn't have the land, so blue card. Dreadnought, that's crap. Alright, so let's just see if it works out. Sure, that's okay. We really need to find some sideboard hate. It's funny how Uro is everywhere. Sure. Alright, so let's see what's on top. Swords, I don't think I want that. I mean, the Uro is kind of scary, but I kind of need something better. Okay. I like that. I guess we can give him 1 mana with the question is, do we fight the counter spell? I think we do. Or we don't. No, let's not. The reasoning being the 1 mana cryptic is gonna be an issue. I mean, we would lose to a show and tell, and so hear me out. We could let it resolve and getting a typhoon in. I mean, we will lose to I think I'll just let it resolve. I think we are very far behind. So let's say he plays Emrakul. I have too few permanents. So this is a blue-green one. It might not even... We haven't seen white, have we? I'm not actually sure what's in the list. I'm guessing Omniscience. And we can try and counter the next stuff and get a 5/5. Yeah, let's let it resolve. I think we're dead anyway. Okay, a Gristlebrand isn't the worst. I kind of wish we had the swords now. And do we want that? I think we don't. Okay, so this sucks. So we will take... I mean, we are just dead. Oh, the combo decks. We didn't find any of the... Didn't find any of the hit cards. If I live through the turn, I will at least see another draw, but I don't really believe anymore. He'll just take the hit. That's fine. Grizzlebrand isn't the scariest thing on one hand. So I saw that some people have posted so he must go for that combo kill now, right? Sure. You have 24 cards, my friend. If you can't finish this off. Is this an Uro? Well, alright. I mean, he's gonna counter it, of course. I have to... So if we would draw the sweeper, so we have 2 hits, we have 2 looks. Yes. Come on, sweeper. That's not a sweeper, but we can still hit. Okay, that's almost a thing. So we need one more land. I mean, what are the odds that he's not having counter magic? But we cannot find another, since we have to use the brainstorm. So that's a shame. Sure. Okay, so we don't have enough permanents. That sucks. Yeah, we didn't have a land on top. Alright, I think we would needed to find something better. Alright, so the victory parade has ended. And this is another dude that's on the leaderboard, I think. I have no idea what he's playing. So Delver, yeah. I always think Delver when I see Volk, but I might be wrong. So I think I'm gonna get blue since I have the 2 brainstorms, unless I draw a path, which in case I will get a white first. Or even better, a wasteland. That's actually quite an interesting thing. With Cosmic, it's kind of nice. With the wasteland. Alright, so let's just play the Stifle game. We won't crack until you do. Okay. Sure. Alright, so let's get a white and foretell the Cosmic Intervention. The Rock Delver. He did play that in the first round with some success. He got a bit unlucky, of course. Maybe he doesn't have the red now. Okay, Wastelands is fine. So I think we'll just kick off the Cosmic. And if he's really smart, he'll use one of the Wastelands. He did not. That's fantastic. So they play the normal island, I guess. And we will brainstorm. That's nice. So let's see. We will fetch away some stuff. The 2 forces aren't the worst. We really want the wasteland, of course. The plowshares. So I guess we would prefer to. I guess we'll pitch to brainstorm. So I think we'll draw the standstill. One brainstorm is certainly going away, and then one. Then we'll draw the standstill, and in the worst case scenario, we'll have to fetch it away. We will fetch it away, come to think of it. And that's fine. That was a bit sloppy. And I'm not sure I will. I will of course get a planes. And I won't play into days. I will take the hit, that's fine. So we won't play into days and stifle, I think. Would love to draw a standstill, I think. So I'll start with a brainstorm. See if we can find one. We did. And I think I will get rid of one of the forces and the Caracas. Yeah, I think so. We will swords the Goif. We'll kill the drop. And he's gonna hit me with stifle. That's fine. That's just fine. And now we will jam the standstill. Does he have double days? Okay. So we will force back. All right. So we are firmly in the driver's seat, I think. And I will not draw whatever I put on top. It was a Caracas, I think. Great, so I will fetch. I will get a snow-covered island. I'll draw the 3 cards. Nice. I can get a standstill and a swords and a scroll of fate. Sounds nice. Sevens isn't bad. So let's start with the swords. It's the most important one. What have you got? Is that force of negation? Okay. That's fine. So that means we can play the Scroll of Fate and the Standstill. And then we will chump him and make a... Well, we won't actually chump. We'll take the 4. 4 is not 3. And then we'll make a big shark. Okay, that's a nice blocker as well. So you can make a 4/4 shark. So you can hear some noise in the background. Alright, so let's see. So let's block. So let's see, did you find a way to deal with them? No. Okay, that's excellent. So now you are in trouble, my friend. Okay, that's a nice one. Nice little protection in case of emergency. I mean, if he finds double vault, we might be in trouble, but we might be able to find some counter magic. I don't know. Okay, a stifle isn't the worst. Well, I think it's gonna be a 2/2 instead. So we are threatening lethal. Alright. That's a pretty nice win against a good player playing a busted deck. Alright, so what do we like? This is a grindy one where the graveyard is interesting. So Porphyry Nodes, nice. Humility is fine. Ashok is nice. I think we're gonna bring in the 2 value relics. I don't think Torpor is a good one since he might be playing, he's most likely playing Uro. So the question is maybe on the Mastery. Kinda like it, but I don't know. So let's bring in out 2 Dreadnoughts. Let's bring out the Jace. Like the standstills, there could be a plow to be cut, I don't know. I think we can cut 2 Force of Negations. Like the scrolls. The verdicts are great. So maybe we just bring in like this. Or we actually do like this. And we keep the, and we have 2 ways to manifest cards. This is of course a bit more random. Because we only have 1 card that can unflip. But it is a very grindy card, and if he brings in artifact removal, that's kind of nice. And we have a lot of nice things to find with the, I mean, the Crucible, Scroll of Fate, Coding. Oh, the Powder Keg. Maybe. It's a bit slow though to hit the 2 drops, so I think we'll be fine with this. Yeah, this looks fine. Would like to draw basic land. He mulliganed. We like that. Okay, that's a Delver. So I think if we don't draw land, I think we might just fetch a blue land since we know he's... Okay. I don't mind him. I don't mind him dazing that. Okay, nice. Don't flip, please. So play the nodes. So let's just keep his graveyard clear for as long as we can to fight the Uros of the world. Didn't find a land, that's just beautiful. Alright, so let's just drop our nodes and see how you feel about that. If you want to force it, that's fine too. It's gonna flip now. Ponder, sure. So you can't really afford to put down another creature, so it's giving us a bit of a respite, which means we can either foretell the Cosmic play the Teferi. Kind of scary to play the Tundra. But fair enough. So we can probably play the Savines, and if he wants to daze that, I'm fine with that as well. Good. So next turn we can foretell, and then we can get some value going. Sure. So I'm not going down very low. A land. Okay. I think we'll just foretell this, right? We can also just bounce the Delver. That might be better. See if we can get a Force of Will out of his hand. Yeah. That's just fine. We can get that back with these events in a little bit. No flip, please. Lightning bolt, that's scary. Oh, he didn't draw it, I think. Hex Drinker, okay. So he's signaling a... So we'll just fetch. See if he dazes, that would be fine. So I think we're just gonna run the humility down since he's very heavily signaling the red elemental blast. Yeah. So now we can start dropping sharks. I should have played a land, of course. That's a misplay. Can't afford that. Sure, you can have a 1/1. Or we can just wipe the board. That's fine too. That was very lucky. Now we can Savine's back a Teferi if we want. Wasteland would be great. So I think we'll just foretell. So we have most of our lands out of the deck already, so we don't really need to use the Cosmic for exactly that purpose. So we can make a 1/1. So we will get the final basic planes. Yeah, you can stifle that, that's fine. Sure. Hold on. Maybe we want to make some typhoons. I think we'll make a 1/1. And then we'll see. That's a nice one. Alright. So these are some nice cards. I think we're kind of happy about that. I'll play the standstill, and I'm assuming it's getting red blasted. Okay. So let's just nuke his board. So we can start making 1/1s. Get the last card. Let's just attack. So the table has turned. Would like to counter that. Ooh, that's actually kind of good. Alright, so first order of business. not be to wasteland him. Or maybe it is. No, I'm gonna Savins bounce the dude. So I'll just make a token. That's a swords, sure. So I do want to play a wasteland first. I'm gonna Savins, getting back to Teferi. Okay. No. So now we will attack for 1. And we will wipe the board in, we'll do it in my turn, since it doesn't have stifle up. That's not bad. So I think we want to kill all his lands first. That means we will take some damage, but I think it might be worth it. We'll play the furnace. Get rid of some of his lands. Just attack for the 1. So it is a bit closer than I would like, but if we can deal with it, close this in a bit, I think we are fine. So we have a few ways to deal with it. So let's kill some lands. Kill some lands. And then we can Phyrexian Furnace whatever he targets. So what if it was a land card? Okay. So I guess we'll just crack this. Oh, that's actually not a very good thing. That was stupid. Sure. I think we'll have to save the... So let's get rid of the last lands. So that's 6 duels dead. So now we need to have a... That's... one way. Okay, so we can keep up the force of will. And now the question is, can we survive? He has 4 damage coming in. I kind of need to speed this up a little bit. I guess this is better than... Your deck is crazy, he says. Yeah, it's fun. Ashiok, not bad. Verdict, not so great. Ooh, that's another hit for him. Well, this, however, will put him back a little bit, because that means he only has 1 hit. I have to be careful about putting stuff in my yard. Okay, so we're boltable. We have the secret tech of the swords to plowshares. We need that Teferi though. Well, that's actually interesting. So I think we'll just take it. Oof, this is a crazy one. So no more cards in the yard. Can it be done? Karn. And what do we have? The coding doesn't do a lot. Scroll of Fate adds another dimension. The Torpor Orb, not great. So we do want to play a land, get a zombie. We do want to nuke him. Okay, that's a bolt out. So I guess we want to play the I'm not sure what I should get. I'm guessing I should just get a scroll to up the pressure. I really just want to kill him with zombies now. Can put lands into play. It's fine. Sure. I don't care about that, do I? No. And I have the secret tech of the one force of will that we can do. But then I would die. Oh, that's a cute one. So we do need to kill something. So I lost this one on time unless I draw something now. So we are running out of... So I can survive another turn. So let's just put in a Supreme Verdict. Come on, Teferi. And we'll find that. Tormod script, so let's see. Do we have any way to make this better? Not really. Okay, so we'll hit him for 3 this turn. And then we can make 2 more, so that's 5. We're a bit short. We can hit the Dreadnought. We haven't. Ooh, no. We need to hit it off the Mastery. And then we'll hit ourselves. Okay. The crypt actually exiled itself. Did not know that. All right. All right. That's fantastic. So we managed to survive this. I'm sure I did some misplace. No siree. So I think we actually beat him. That's an amazing game. That is actually an absolutely amazing game. I'm really happy about that one. I do think that he's one of the trophy leaders, isn't he? Tosulak? Yeah. He's no slouch. And that means we at least gain our money back from this league. And we've beaten Delver twice, Tesserator once, and lost to Show and Tell. The first two games you can check out in the in another video. I might meld these videos together. I'm not sure if I'm in the market for that. But we are going to finish this league off in some way or another. But I'm quite happy with this. Delver is certainly the strongest force in the metagame right now. So this particular version is fine. The one thing that I really had trouble with is Grixis control, actually. Okay, this is a fine hand. Alright, another Delver. That's fine. So let's get a basic white. Our hand is not fantastic against this. We would like to find swords, of course. No counter magic, so I'm gonna just jam stuff. Force of will, that's fine. So are we gonna get hymned? Some of the Grixis Delver people are actually running him, which seems a bit greedy. So turn 4 we can block the... Yeah, not great. Alright, let's just jam that and let him deal with it. I don't care. Use your counter magic. Or removal. I'm fine either way. Good. That's 3 damage not going to my face. Happy with that. And spinning his wheels seems like a good deal for me. So is this... Alright, more spinning of wheels. I do like that. So I think I'm just gonna jam the Teferi. See if I can bounce think that upside is higher. Alright, maybe that's not an option. I'm sure he's gonna take the Teferi, depending on what he has. Okay, so he has the days. Alright, so the question now is, what do we jam? What do we value more? I think we're gonna jam the Scroll of Fate for the higher upside, and then if he wants to daze that, that's fine. Sure. And then next turn we can probably, hopefully, jam the Teferi, get that Delver out of here. Maybe we should have done it the other way around. I'm not sure. Okay. That's nice. Okay. So now we can actually Friction, Dreadnought, and Stifle. He might not be running more than one Fatal Push. Alright, so this might be the Combo Dragon dude. Oh, it's Arc-like Phoenix. They are 3/2s. Alright, so let's just stifle one of them. If we can deal with the other ones. I actually prefer this to normal Delver. I mean, sometimes it's just gonna cheese me out, of course, but on the other hand, alright, so let's see if we can get any more information out of him, since we are very dead. Sure. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, so the Ashok seems fine. The nodes seem fine. The crypt we can probably, well, I think these 4 graveyard cards is enough. Powder keg, maybe. Probably not. I think this should be enough. So we're gonna bring out some dreadnoughts. Gonna bring out the Jace. The Force of Negations. Yeah. So the question is, do we bring in the humility? And I think the answer is maybe. This is not much of life gain, since There are very few cards that we can only have the few creatures, the one to be exact. Yeah, let's try it. Alright, yes please. Yeah, this is fine. So let's just get a basic white. We don't actually know if we saw stifles, but that's fine. We just want to be sure. Sure, so that's nodes. Okay. Ja. Jag spelar in.
Godnatt.
Godnatt. Hejdå.
Hejdå.
My wife does not like being on TV. Alright, so this is nice. He will probably not deploy anything else. Seems like a waste. So we traded, it only took the 1 damage. Now we want a land, please. Yes. Let's play the search. Then the question is, do we use the wasteland? And I think the answer is no. We kind of need the mana to play around these daces. We would force back. Or would we? No, I don't know. We would have to think about it. Maybe we'll let it go. It's nice to have a search sheet, but it's not absolutely crucial. All right. So he's probably had red blasts, and I wouldn't fight over that. That's fine. So hopefully we can find another land. Sure. Okay, so now we're in the market for a sweeper, please. Okay, that's a standstill. So I guess we don't really have any options. Nice. Yeah, that's fine. You can have whatever you want. Can you have that? It's actually a lot of damage. I don't think the standstills are gonna be great. So you can have the Ashiok, an Ashiok, I mean. And you'll have to deal with the Teferi. Sure, and then we'll nuke your yard. Hopefully. Guess we wanna get him off red. All right. That's none of the whatever they're called, but you can't search for them anyway. Okay, so we need to draw something nice. Sevins wouldn't be the worst. Scroll of Fate isn't great. Guess I'll just play it though. It has potential. Sure. Alright, so this game looks lost. So I think I'll just nuke him. Oh, well, maybe actually I do want to. Do we want to nuke him again? Maybe the potential of 3 damage less, at least 1 damage less, is better. Yeah. Alright, we need better draws, please. We ran out of stuff. I really need the sweeper now. At least a swords, please. That's not really a card. So we can die at any moment now. So this could be a dark ritual, get all your fucking shit, and then we die. Still possible. Do you find your combo piece? It did not. Oh yeah, it might have. Alright. Sure. GG's, GG's. Stupid deck. Anyway, so we finished 3-2. Getting a little bit back. And we'll just have a look at the deck again. So let's see, whatever we called it, like that. So this is the main deck. So as I said in the previous video, it's a sort of a control-ish build around Standstill, but with the Stifle Knot or Scroll of Fate Knot as a potential finisher. Sometimes we can cheese out an early win with the Dreadnought. I think I did that in at least one of the matches, but it's not really the only thing going for the deck. We have Karn as a problematic permanent, especially against the red decks where their red elemental blasts get stranded. We have the Typhoons as kind of flexible, either hard casts, which I did a few times in the league, or you can cycle it. It's actually great against Show and Tell, where you can put it in. Show and Tell is a complicated matchup, but sometimes if you're not too far behind, even if he plays a Griselbrand or whatever, your Shark Typhoon can just grind him out. So it's pretty cool. The cards that I think are things that we're gonna try different things. It might be something else instead of Jace. Jace hasn't really impressed me. I mean, the one interaction that's really nice is you scroll him in end of turn and then you flip him and he's doesn't have summoning sickness the turn after, which is nice. Cosmic has been fantastic this league. Against Tosolok or whatever, we actually managed to get the dream of 6 wasteland triggers against him, which were basically all of his lands. The Boro was fine, didn't really make a big difference. We put that in instead of a desert. We didn't experience much mana troubles in this particular league, so I wouldn't say that it's the Ouroboros. I don't think the Ouroboros changed that a lot. Field of the Dead is a nice man land. It's either that or we're running 3 Mishra's Factories, which is also nice. I mean, they're better in the early game. But we don't. It's a hard fit with 3 colorless lands. That means we should probably go down on a wasteland, which I don't like. So we could change the Field of the Dead, the Boro, and a wasteland for 3 factories. But I think this might be better. Good for grindy matchups anyway. Other than that, I think the deck is about where it should be. I mean, we have game against a lot of things. And the sideboard, we have tried Deafening Silence this league, which is certainly a meta call. What are we up against? Some decks have a hard time beating that. I think the Master of the Unseen is something to consider, because it is sort of the life gain card of the deck, together with the Plowshares targeting my own Dreadnoughts. And that might be enough, and it is good in a grindy game. We do have a lot of grindy cards though. I do like the 3 to 5 graveyard hate pieces. They do kind of different stuff. We didn't see a lot of Powder Keg this league. In this particular, the last games, it might have been better with Engineered Explosives, since this is a bit slow. But honestly, I think the 2 cards that we might change are these 2, and this one not so much. But this could be some sort of removal, a sweeper, a planeswalker, another artifact that Karn can get. think the combo matchup is one of the weaker, one of the ones that we have issues with. I mean, Delver is even, I mean, in this league, we beat 2 out of 3 Delver decks, which is fine. I don't know. We'll have to try again. So thanks for watching, and keep a lookout. And if you like it, please just subscribe to the channel and give me a like or a comment if you enjoyed the video. Alright, cheers, bye.